Even Megalodon was scared of this creature. What do you guys think it is? What do you think that the Megalodon must have been scared of as, you know, a potential apex predator? The sea cucumber, Mosasaurus, sperm whale, Cthulhu, interesting, God, Crabzilla, shrimp, a bigger shark. All right, let's see who's right.
Megalodon is one of the largest and most ferocious predators that ever existed on the planet.
Yeah.
For about 200 million years, it swam in the seas and oceans of our planet. And
what? Did they just say for about 200 million years? That's like maybe the total age of sharks. That is not the Megalodon. Wasn't the Megalodon like 20 years, 20 million years? 200 million years is so long.
But there were also other creatures even Megalodon was afraid of.
Yeah.
From the dangerous crocodile and the killer sperm whale to the 100
sperm whale and crocodile
20-ton giant. In this episode, you'll learn about these and other creatures that even Megalodon sharks were afraid of.
Totally.
Let's go. Leviathan. Let's start with the largest prehistoric cetacean that ever existed.
Did these exist at the same time? I wish I knew extinct animal timelines better so that I could truly, you know, say whether these things, yes, they existed at the same time. Okay, thank you, chat.
It was one of those that rivaled the giant Megalodon. Just imagine. It was 13 to 17 meters
Why does this
long.
guy talk like Ben Shapiro? Just imagine. The liberals think rap is music. L.
You think that only piranhas have powerful and sharp teeth?
No.
Or that only T-Rex had them?
No one thinks that.
I think I wouldn't be wrong to say that it was El Milvelli that had the most impressive teeth. Such a monster could easily eat
Did they poorly... Oh, I see. They poorly photoshopped its mouth open.
a large shark like Megalodon because the size of its jaw alone was 3 meters. The upper fangs of Leviathan were 36 centimeters long and 12 centimeters in diameter.
Literally no one thinks that. Do you think there's a single person in the world who thinks the only things that have ever had pointy teeth are piranhas and the T-Rex?
That is,
there's got to be one, right? Somewhere in the world, someone has to think that.
Based on the advantages of the giant sperm whale, it could easily disarm Megalodon and defeat the famous king of the underwater world.
This voice has to be AI generated. There is not a single emotion in this person's voice at all. This is like, it's like monotone without being monotone. There's tonality, like it's not totally monotone, but there's just nothing. No emotion, no soul. This person is dead inside. Or a robot.
Zygophoceter verili.
Okay.
Zygophoceter verili is another member of the cetacean family. It's also called the killer sperm whale because it looked like a sperm whale. So here we have another candidate that...
It's called the killer sperm whale because it looked like the sperm whale. Holy shit. How did they come up with that?
Megalodon would...
Yeah, he's reading it like he has the PowerPoint slides in his like classroom, and he's standing up in front of his like high school class and presenting and reading directly off the slides. He's the group member who didn't prepare, so he's just reading directly off the slides.
After fear. It lived on the planet at the end of the Miocene, about 7 to 11 million years ago. Scientists say Zygophoceter verili grew to 6 to 7.
This is literally just an AI generated. Holy shit. Is that the... What's that one show? Mordecai and Rigby? Is this Mordecai? Tell me this doesn't... Hold on. Doesn't this look exactly like him? This guy. Look at this. Put this side by side. Yeah, regular show. Look at this. His face looks exactly like it. This dolphin is Mordecai.
If it had a conflict with Megalodon, the latter most
likely
likely
was a whale?
large fish.
Is that a blue whale? It's just about to eat a blue whale whole. I can't imagine that that's a realistic size comparison. And then what's with the random reef fish in the back? Wait, why is this blue whale the size of a reef fish? Barely larger. The size proportions in this are so fucked up.
Rhamphasuchus. In prehistoric
Crocodile.
times, there were quite a few huge gharials and false gharials. Therefore, another creature that Megalodon feared was probably the largest of them, Rhamphasuchus. It lived on the Indian subcontinent during the Miocene period as...
I'm going to go ahead and doubt that a gharial ever brought any issues to a Megalodon. I feel like the Megalodon's too chunky, right? It's too wide for a gharial to ever be able to open its mouth wide enough to get on it. I don't know how to explain it. Like, imagine like my fist is like the Meg, and this is how wide the gharial can open its mouth. It could kind of just poke it. I don't think it could get around it. Gharial are freshwater. Well, if that's true, that just causes the entire thing to be stupid.
Of the species. It entered the water to hunt mainly small prey and fish, but sometimes larger prey, including Megalodon sharks that were also caught in its mouth. Scientists speculate that Ramphosuchus could actually win a fight with these sharks.
So it's not just freshwater. It has to, I mean, unless he's just completely making shit up, it has to not just be freshwater, right?
Scientists speculate that Ramphosuchus could actually win a fight with these sharks due to its developed jaw.
I like that scientists speculate. Like, that's what scientists do. We just sit around and guess which fish could fight other fish. Dude, that'd be so sick. Imagine if my job is like me sitting at my desk and someone brings in a paper and they're like, it's going to be a tough one today, Zach. Really busy day at work today. Today you need to decide Megalodon or bloop. And that's just my entire job. That's what I do all day.
This elongated body reptile was Mosasaurus.
Ah, yes.
Or the
now, did
lizard of the moist
Mosasaurus
river.
live at the same time as Megalodon? I feel like I hear about that a lot. I really don't know my timelines at all, though. No, they didn't. Okay, so this person is saying that this Megalodon would have been scared of the Mosasaur, even though they never lived at the same time. Cool.
A giant prehistoric lizard. Fossils of this genus have been found on many continents.
He said giant prehistoric lizard. Is that going to upset someone in chat? I know when I say lizard or dinosaur or bird or whatever, people get upset about it.
This huge sea lizard lived about 70 to 66 million years ago.
Oh, is it that it's an aquatic reptile but not a dinosaur? It's an aquatic reptile, so we're good. We're good. It's also a bee. Yes, it's also a fish, of course.
Mosasaurus and giant Megalodon sharks never crossed paths with each other, so we can only imagine the battle between these two giants.
So
the
Megalodon wasn't afraid of it because the Megalodon never knew that it existed. Perfect.
Like dragons and snakes, the jaws of Mosasaurus had so-called joints. This allowed them to widely open the mouth and
so-called joints. You guys ever heard of them? Hey, you guys ever taken your arm? Have you guys ever noticed that if you take your arm and you do this, it can hinge like that? Isn't that fucking crazy? Like, your arm isn't always straight or always brought back. You thought they were pistons? Yeah, we have hydraulic pumps in our elbow. Wait, did you guys not? Have you guys never done this? Yeah, did you guys know you can unstraighten your arm? I know you guys are walking around like this, but just try it out. You have this crazy thing that, thank God we watched this video so we knew that it existed. Bro, this is going to change the world. Man, thanks. I can finally get a job. Hey, no problem, man. Glad to be of service, letting you guys know that you have, jointed arms. I can finally salute. Wait, you couldn't salute before? You just, that's Nazi. Well, and that's dabbing. Okay, never mind. Yeah, you can salute now by doing great, cool.
According to some experts, this creature was the most terrible predator of the Jurassic, and possibly of the entire history of the Earth.
Holy shit, no way.
It lived about 164 million years ago.
Okay.
This is Liopleurodon.
So again, not at the same time as the Megalodon, right? This doesn't make any sense to be a Megalodon thing.
Reptile. Let's imagine that this creature, a large genus of Pliosaurus, would have gotten in the Megalodon's way. Let's start with size. In 2003,
let's imagine. Okay, we're just making shit up now. It's one of those videos where like the things fight other things for kids. All right, cool.
The body length of Liopleurodon is 18 meters. Liopleurodon was able to move perfectly in the water thanks to its powerful 3-meter-long flippers and short tail.
No way.
Studies with the reptile's
because the Mosasaur didn't have that.
Round teeth.
That's just not. That's not an accurate size. That is not. No. How is something in that shallow of water? Is that a Carnotaurus? Just a whole ass fucking Tyrannosaurus type creature? It's a Eustreptobondylus. I'm 100% sure that you made up that word. Eustretobondylus. Yeah, fuck you.
All the animals discussed up to this point actually existed on our planet. But what if Megalodon had to face the sea monster?
It's from Walking with Dinosaurs? That's what Walking with Dinosaurs is? Wait, that's not the new one, right? That's on Apple TV. I really wanted to watch the new one on Apple TV. That's not called Walking with Dinosaurs. I thought the new one was good. No, it's the one from 1999. Okay, that explains why it's so bad. Yeah, I want to watch the new one. The new one seems good. I was going to watch the new one at some point. Okay. I'm glad that I thought that was the new one. I was like, Jesus Christ, I've been waiting to watch that.
Monster of legends, or an unidentified giant from the world ocean. Would it have stood a chance in such a case? Let's find out.
Pirate it? No, I have access to Apple TV. I just haven't had the free time to do it yet.
The kraken. A lot of
What? Come on, man. They may not have lived at the same time, but at least they were real. How the fuck did we end up with the kraken?
Heard about it. It's a legendary mythical sea monster of gigantic size.
Yes, the Megalodon was afraid of the kraken.
The Megalodon's attack tactics would have included a ram with which it would have tried to stun its victim.
Did he just slap him?
Megalodon's attack tactics would have included a ram with which it...
Okay, there's no way the pods of an octopus or a squid are that flexible yet strong that you can slap something underwater.
would have tried to stun its victim and then put its huge teeth in action. But such tactics against the kraken would have been completely useless. The cephalopod would again...
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
Oh, wow!
The way he fucking slapped him underwater.
...have enclosed the shark in its strong embrace. Bloop.
Oh, okay, cool. No, I was afraid that they were going to forget about the iceberg moving a little bit. I was afraid that they were going to say that the Megalodon wasn't afraid of an iceberg moving, but thank God that they have it.
This ocean explorer, Jacques-Yves Cousteau, once said that a huge creature of about 300 meters had allegedly floated by his bath escape.
No, he didn't.
Explorer
Jacques Cousteau did not say that a 300-meter creature floated by his bath escape. Isn't he alive? Isn't Jacques Cousteau alive? Couldn't we, ask him? Is he dead? Oh, was. Oh, 1997. What the fuck? He died before I was born. Shit, never mind. I thought he was alive for some reason. Might be.
And in 1997, something interesting happened. A hydrophone recorded a strange sound that came from the depths of the Pacific Ocean.
This did not happen at the same time. The hydrophone recording the bloop, which was an iceberg moving, did not happen at the same time as Jacques Cousteau's expeditions. And Jacques Cousteau's expeditions did not find a 300-meter creature. This is ridiculous.
We can only hope it's not something alive. After all, Megalodon sharks are long since extinct. But we're alive, and we'll be forced to share the planet with such a monster if it exists. That's all, guys.
For a channel called Smart Pizza, I feel significantly dumber after watching that.